Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. In our last episode we got, I don't even remember what we did. I think we did the tin and lead smelting, if I'm remembering correctly. And since then, I've only done a couple things, but I did add miners to the mining patches so that we can get as much per second as possible. I still have a couple more I could add to Bobmonium, and apparently I forgot a power pole, but got a little bit more tin and lead going there. And then the other thing we've done is kind of figured out some of our crushed stone stuff. I got all the extra stone from the south placed up there, and then we brought a belt of stone down here because we need some to go to here, which I think is going to be coming this way. Yeah, that should work. And then we just come over. And I don't know if I'm going to need a belt of crushed stone, but if I do, there it is. For mineralized water. Because it's really weird, you cannot crush regular stone. You can only uncrush crushed stone, which I think is a very strange way for it to work, but that's how it works. So now we'll automate the, what are they called? Construction blocks? Yeah, that one. So that should work. Dukes, thanks for the gift sub. I appreciate it. So now what? We've got all the tin and lead in our inventory. That's probably something we should fix. At least for now, I will have just one stack of each. And then, let's see. What we need is research. That's kind of what we were looking towards when I needed that giant detour for all the smelting arrays, just because I saw how big the costs were. Because we have to start making these other blocks. And these other blocks all require electronics blocks, which is interesting. So like production block ones, they go into a lot of buildings. And they all require electronics blocks. And I think that's true for all of these. Electronics blocks, electronics blocks, electronics blocks. So electronics blocks are the building blocks of all of the types of blocks. Very interesting. What about the tier 2 of these? Yeah, so we basically need to mass produce the electronics blocks, more so than anything else. The other ones are used in buildings, but the electronics blocks are used in other blocks. So that gets very expensive. So I think I want these things to be automated eventually. For now, I can grab bricks. I do need to make motors. I'm not even making motors and weapons parts. So let's work on that. Weapons parts are just iron plates. That's easy enough to work on. Oh yeah, this is slowed down right now. My iron actually is being slowed down because of crushed stone issues. So that's not good. How do I help you go faster? I guess what we can do is turn this sideways. Linux distro name, what's the difference? Okay, so what we're gonna do here is have the crushed stone go up. I'm gonna have to get rid of some trees here. And then I'll do that. I can add more. also need some more assembling machines here. Ta-da! Okay, that should do it. Hopefully. What's this rate here? 8 per second. Maybe not. And each one is 2. So I'd be a lot better off if I just had 3 inserters each. Like so. And then we copy that. Oops. Well, copied it correctly, I guess would be important. All right. That is 10 per second. Hopefully that's enough. What's my crushed stone production rate? I guess we can just compare. So production is 415 a minute. That's bonkers. When can I do the mineralized water, actually? Because I'm going to need to start making this soon. I need red... it's very soon. I just need some of the production data cores. And then we can make them. Okay, that's very good. Because then that's an easy way to get rid of crushed stone. Cool. So we'll wait on that, but at least for now, this will be good enough, I think. Maybe I could make some more chests to fill up. Where are the... Oh. I have no iron plates? Boo. Need to go fetch some iron plates. So yeah, I think our goal in this episode is to at least get a research done. But we'll see if that can actually happen. Brandon, you did a thing, and it's no longer pure angels. You had to add a lot of Bob's belts and inserters for the blueprints to work. Yeah, I mean, part of me has considered adding Bob's belts and inserters just to have the better belts and inserters. But another thing I've considered doing, and you guys can let me know in the comments, both on YouTube and Twitch, what you think. I've considered adding the stacking, like deadlocks stacking, to this run. So I can do the thing, you know, where you like stack iron plates into like stacks of 5 or 8 or 6 or whatever, and then you can unstack them where you want to use them. Just because the volumes of copper and other things are going to be so high in this playthrough. So that's one idea that I've had. I'm not certain if I'm going to do it or not. But you can let me know your thoughts. I'm actually going to try to start with these empty so they'll last a little bit longer. Okay, there we go. Lots of crushed stone. So hopefully that helps, though, with the iron rate. Compacted. Is that like deadlock stacking? Do you know? What deadlock stacking is, and if that's similar. Okay, so we wanted to make weapons parts and motors. So motors require motor blocks and a gear. A gear is interesting because it's actually easier than a mechanical part. And it's, as far as I can remember, the only place I actually use gears is in motors. Or mechanical parts. Yep, that's it. Interesting. So motors need cellulose and motor casings. Where are motor casings? I'm not seeing it. Am I blind? Is it in a different menu? There it is. Motor casings. Okay, so those are apparently casting. They're in the metallurgy menu, like rods. So we need a casing. We add some cellulose to that. That makes a motor block. And then we add a gear to that, and that makes a motor. Interesting. So we need cellulose and iron. Hey, no worries, Archcraft. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to do this over here. In the... Everything to the right of this will eventually be my mall. We'll leave a lot of space for refining here. So probably like starting down here will be a mall of some sort. So I should probably move this down. I more just want to get it running at this point though, so I can do some researches. But yeah, I need to bring iron down here, and I need to bring cellulose over here. So... Okay, iron, cellulose, we'll have to bring, and we're gonna make blocks, we're gonna make gears, we're gonna make, sorry, that's casings, this is blocks. Let's see, and then I'm gonna need motors. So some form of all those will work. The other thing I need is lights. We need lamps, man. It's dark. Cellulose. Cellulose is here. It's kind of janky right now. I don't even have a way to, like, get this going somewhere else. I guess we can put a splitter there. And then how does this get out? South and then east, probably. Maybe like so. And like so. I'm gonna need a lot of things on a bus eventually. But cellulose is there. And yeah, it actually goes in the other order. Because it goes casing, block, and then motor. Like so. But then this one gets a gear added in, so that can be, I don't know, here. And then iron comes by. It needs to go into these two. This is, I forgot, you need rods to make gears. So then, and then cellulose does something like this. And then we gotta power this up. And if I did everything correctly, we will get some amount of motors from this. Let's see if it works. Oh, I need to attach this belt to an input. There we go. The other thing I really need is fast inserters. These guys are just not going fast enough for a lot of buildings. Yeah, okay, there we go. Motors, check. One stack, I think, for now. Stack of 200 will get me... Yeah, you only need one each. So a bunch of production blocks. And then lots of stone bricks. Okay, and then we need weapons parts, which we also have available down here. Weapons parts I want to say are super simple. We just do triggers and triggers into weapons parts. So that's easy. Yep, that's it. Weapons parts are a go. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so we've got that going, and now I need the blocks themselves. My water is spilling everywhere. Apparently I needed a bath. Weapons parts, motors, cabling, servo motors, stone bricks, logistics blocks, production blocks. That's still not all we need, because then we need to add more stuff to get the data cores. Jeez. So we need to add a red circuit to that, and a mechanical part, or a construction component, or electronic part. For the three, the construction components are double girders. Dukes, thanks again for the gift sub. You're so kind. Construction components are just girders, further crafted. So we can do that pretty easily. Girders are just made from plates, I believe. Yep. So we can literally just copy that. Yeah. Change the recipe. Dudes, if you're not careful, you're gonna run out of people to gift subs too, you know? I don't even know if I have enough followers for all the gift subs you're throwing. Alright, so that's construction components. So that's good. Mechanical parts we already have. Electronic parts I can start making. I don't remember how many exploration data cores I need. It's the pink research. Are there any pink researches I needed to do? There's also warfare, enhancement, and energy. Gosh. It's mostly production that I need, and some logistics. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. You don't have to do it, but I do appreciate it. So we've got some motors already, so I have everything I need for these, right? Oh, the blocks. I need the blocks. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay, I will have to set up, like, big mod chains for all these eventually. For now, I'm going to hand feed. Because these all need 2 common ingredients, which is stone brick and electronics blocks. So E-block 1s and a bunch of stone bricks. So we'll grab that first. We also need a crap ton of data cores because those are used for each of these as well. So I actually would like to automate basic data cores. And that needs... that needs circuits. They are not fun. I'm at the same point, Brandon says. Yeah. It's fun, but it's also ridiculous at the same time. So data cores can be here. I'm going to need to improve my circuit production pretty soon. Which one do I need more of? 3 and 2. Okay, so we'll get some data cores going there. And I'm very low on circuits. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have more room for expansion there, but what I can do is something like this, where I make some Make some stuff like this. Paper in. Gray board. Circuit. Cable. So that should help. Just to get some extra gray boards here. Because I have the paper and the copper, I just don't have the space for the infrastructure there. So we can let some extras build up that I can grab from time to time. That should be a big boon. I need some more reds, actually. Now the reds have backed up. Oh, because these stopped making more because I didn't add more servo motors or cable harnesses. Probably should add some cable harnesses and grab some more. Grab some more servo motors and cabling. I know I need that for my, well, something that I unlocked. I can't remember now which one. I need it for something. And I also changed my block stack size to 500 because 1,000 I think is just a little too big for me right now. Eventually I might change it back to 1,000, but for now I'm happy with 500. And we need lots more red science analyzers, so I will actually add 2 more assemblers here. I don't want to give away all my red circuits. Hold on. Control right click only gives half. Okay. Throw those in, throw those in. That'll get me quite a few. Oh yeah, and I need to actually make the data cores, or sorry, the tech labs. Sheesh, this is crazy. I need lots of exploration blocks. Man. Okay, I forgot to grab stone bricks, but I can feed you, feed that. I guess I have mechanical parts already. Those are easy. I don't want 600 though. And then I need stone bricks. Let's grab some stone bricks. I grabbed 1,500. Should be enough for a little while. Hey, B. Jonas, how's it going? Good to see ya. How are things? Do the things go or do the things not go? These are the questions. Okay, so we got stone bricks. Now we need E-blocks, which I have a few. I'd like more. And motors and weapon parts. Alright, we got some weapon parts. We got some components here. We got some motors. Ah, moving. That's always not fun. But sometimes it's exciting. Moving can be very exciting. Alright, sweet. Well, we've got some stuff ready to get some of these other block types. So there we go. Just let that run. And then I'm going to need the data cores of each type. Thankfully, the colors are kind of color-coded there. Ooh, boy. I'm going to need electronics parts here, so I need resistors into an assembling machine. Right, and then this needs copper and iron. For data analyzers. I think these are pretty obsolete, right? There's nothing else that uses gray and gray. I don't think. Now hold up here. How am I supposed to do these researches? Ah, that one. The basic laboratory 2 can still do all of the basic data cores. Got it. Okay. B. Jonas, that's a great question. How far am I into it? Honestly, I have no idea. I think, are about 6 or 7 hours-ish. Let's find out. Yeah, 7 hours, 8 minutes. And we've got quite a lot of spaghetti going. We've got some smelting arrays going, and we feel like we've barely even started the game in terms of technology. So, because these intermediates, these components pieces are pretty expensive and require a lot of finagling of things. See, like these resistors. What am I going to do with these? What I need is another long inserter. So I can make some electronics components here. Sorry, electronic parts. We'll do a stack of those. Which really represents 5 stacks of resistors. Holy cow. And a resistor is already a paper, so... Man, that's a lot of paper and copper. Well, here we are. Here we are. I'm going to grab a bit more copper and a bit more iron. Oh, we're not doing great on iron. What's the problem here? The problem is a half belt just isn't enough. Dang. Because that can handle 7.7. And it looks like we are getting almost exactly a half belt here. I don't know. Yeah, these can handle 8 per second, so... Yeah, SpaceX, I'm starting to believe I may not be able to beat SpaceX with this. I think launching a rocket with this might be insane enough. Dukes, thanks again for the gift sub. Wow, that's 3 in one day. And yeah, to answer your inserter question, B. Jonas, I have, whatchamacallit, Bob's adjustable inserters. So I don't get the actual Bob's inserters themselves, but the ability to adjust them and the ability to do the angled inserters is included with that. And I pretty much include that with every mod I play. Even though it's technically Bob's, I don't count it as Bob's because it doesn't add new things, it adds new abilities for things. And Juicy77G, the pipe visualizer mod, which I am excited to end up using, I'm pretty sure is compatible with everything. I don't know why it's listed as incompatible. But yeah, the pipe visualizer allows you to hover over a network and see all of the visualizations, and then you can also hit this button and it'll show you all the connections. So once we get into the petrochem stuff later, you know, you can see, oh look, there's steam and there's water, and you can see all the connections. Very handy. I'm excited to have that. Haven't really needed it yet, but it's going to be very helpful once I do. Okay, so I need to feed red circuits and gray cores into all these. Gosh, this is bonkers. So gray cores, basic data cores, red circuits, and then they each need a special thing. So this one needs the construction components, you need more mechanical parts, and then you need electronic parts, which I don't have yet. Oh my goodness. And then I need to craft some of these labs for each type. I'm going to go with 2 of each for now. B. Jonas, it is pure angels. Come on, man. I don't have any of the Bob's mods enabled that add any content. So it is pure angels. This is not Bob's Angels. Calling this Bob's Angels would be very incorrect. It just happens to have a single quality of life mod that has the word Bob's attached, but it is not in any way a Bob's playthrough. Because, like, I used Bob's adjustable inserters when I played Nullius, but I didn't call it Nullius Bob's, you know what I mean? It's still just Nullius. You only call it Bob's when you're playing with the Bob's, like, content. Like Bob's Assemblers, Bob's, you know, there's like 50 of them. Bob's Warfare, Bob's Smelting, Bob's Metals, Bob's Ores. Those are all the things that people mean when they talk about Bob's. No one's talking about Bob's adjustable inserters. In any case, I digress. We finally have data cores! Huzzah! And I need how many of them? For each of these researches, I need oh my gosh. I need a lot. I need 128 for one research. Basically. A couple of them are a little cheaper. Like for some reason... Oh no, that's just the quality of life research. That doesn't count. Yeah, they're all expensive. Crap. I really need these two, so I can adjust my inserters via Bob's adjustable inserters, which is not really Bob's. So I need 128 of the orange ones times 2. So 256 of the orange ones. Holy crap. Well, that's going to take a hot second. The red circuits mostly are going to be the slowdown there, and then the E-blocks. Thankfully, I do have quite a few red science chunks. Do I need gray anymore? I guess I should finish these 3 just to get them done, since they only are the analyzers. And those are done in here. Yeah, okay. And they each cost 32, so I'm going to need 96 grays. Which... okay, we have enough for. Cool, cool, cool. I need some more iron. Let's see what we've got in terms of iron here. Not very much. I might need... gosh, what do I even do? Do we already need a second sapphirite patch here? There's a pretty big patch. It's not big, but it's a lot. 2.3 million right there. There's a massive patch up here that'll get me a lot more per second. But are there better mining drills? Probably not. So that's maybe one issue with Pure Angels is the massive costs, but there's not improved buildings or anything. Like, there's not a second tier mining drill. That could be an issue. We'll see. I haven't gotten that far yet. All that to say, I need some more iron. And we don't have it. Brandon, I would actually imagine it's fairly UPS efficient. Are you talking about the visualizer? I would guess it's not that bad. Why did cellulose stop? Hold on, what's going on here? Interesting. Wonder why we've run out of cellulose. 2.5, those can handle up to 5, so the slowdown there is a problem. That can make 2.5, which can make... I guess I'm using a bunch of paper is the problem. Holy cow. We're really doing it, aren't we? So many things. This is mind melting. Omega drill entity. You know, part of me almost wants to use Bob's miners just to have at least tier 2 and 3 of mining drills. But then I would actually be using Bob's, and we are trying to stay away from Bob's. So I will not do that. But yeah, I think Pure Angels is interesting because it has 4 tiers for most of the buildings that it adds. Like if you look at algae farms, you know, there's 4 tiers of algae farms, and there's 4 tiers of electrolyzers, and 3 tiers of electro winning cells. I feel like they were called something different before. But specifically with some of the vanilla buildings like assemblers and belts, they don't touch those, you know, but with like blast furnaces there's 4. So I feel like they should add a couple things to supplement the vanilla stuff. Like maybe even I guess you don't use electric furnaces very much in Angels once you get the blast furnaces. But yeah, I could see some more mining drills being a cool thing, and maybe another tier of belts. Having a 4th tier of belts could be good. But I digress. Let's add some more algae farms here. Oh my gosh, I need more iron. I don't even have pipes. Ah! All my iron, it's gone. I think I need a separate stockpile of my own iron. Extended vanilla mining drills? Yeah, I might check that out. We'll see if I need it. You know, I'm not quite far enough in the game to know if I need it. You know, once I tap into these big patches, it might not really matter. And have some trains flying around. But we're just not there yet. And we won't be for a little bit. Okay, so I need some more pipes here. And yeah, we've still got stone issues. The problem is the chutes here. I need mini loaders. Because the rate is not enough on the output. Maybe that will help a little bit. Because these are making more than 3.75 crushed stone a second. And that's all one output chute can handle. So then hopefully these can handle everything they need to handle. But even then, all of that put together is still only about 5 iron a second. Which I think is not enough, but we'll have some pipes here. Oh yeah, and I keep meaning to throw more stuff into my trash box here. I don't need those 3 random things, and I don't need a burner drill, and I don't need a burner inserter, so that frees up a few inventory slots. Okay, and then hook all these up to water. And then we need some power poles. I think that should do it. Yeah, Juicy, this is definitely a pretty big one for your first mod. I'd recommend playing what you want to play, but it is kind of jumping into the deep end if this is what you're going for. I need to re-rotate the crushed stone chute. Ah, I shall do that. They don't like being moved. Whoops. Okay, what's this get me to? Am I finally at 5 green a second? I am. Good. That should help. Okay, these are gonna put on the other side of the belt though, which is gonna break some things, isn't it? Actually, it should be fine, because all the brown will still go into here, and then it'll still be on that side of the belt. Okay. So my crushed stone, shoot. I did something wrong. That's okay. That is not okay. That's so weird. What's going on? It even has the right direction in the icon. Weird. Huh. These two are working. Like, it was rotated correctly according to the visual, but it wasn't actually outputting. Huh. I have enough research, right? Yeah. So we got the other two done, I think. Yep, just warfare left. Okay, okay. Slowly getting there. Data analyzers. We still got a few. We need more copper. And what are we looking at? 23, 23, 23. I ran out of something. Oh my gosh, these E-blocks. E-block ones are gonna be probably the hang-up for a while. Red circuits I'm doing a little better on, but we need so many. I think I need 5 red circuits for each, or 4. Because you need 3 for the E-block, and then you need to add 1 more into the data core. So for each data core, you already need 4 red circuits, which is pretty crazy. I am going to throw 100 more cable harnesses in there, though, because I need them. Gosh. So expensive. We're going to need to make a very large bus at some point, which is why I am strongly considering deadlock stacking, is to help reduce the insanity of the bus a little bit. Yeah, otherwise it might just be a bit too crazy. Okay, so then these labs, they can each do red and green. They can do the color of analyzer, and then, wait a second. Oh no, I don't know what orange tier science is, but basically they're tiers 1 through 3, and then their color. Okay, and then these just add in plant samples. Yeah, tier 1, 2, 3, production data core. Okay. Interesting. Yes, I would recommend turning biters off, Juicy, unless you really, 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 really hate your life. And you want an insane challenge. Because it would be an insane challenge to play this with biters. But you could do it. You could do it. Gosh, I feel like I've accomplished so little in this episode. We've got our first data cores, though. That's what we'll take a picture of, and maybe we can finish our first research. I'm just gonna put all these in orange from here on out, and we need a bunch more red circuits, and then I need to go grab the data cores. Where are they? Here we go. Gosh. I'll grab those 200. Throw them in there. Everything's so expensive. I do have some extra gray circuit boards. I guess I could throw those in here. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna slowly progress through all these things. Which ones do I not have? Energy, enhancement, and warfare. Okay, so energy, warfare, and then enhancement. Okay. We'll grab some electronic parts. And what else am I missing? Red circuits? Yeah, there we go. And I'll grab some of these. That'll save some time. Oh, stretch. Stretchy stretch. Oh man, so we are going to be progressing very slowly because these are expensive things, but eventually we'll get there. So these are 7 types of lab, depending on what research it is we're doing. You got teal, green, red, blue, orange, or yellow. Can't decide if that's yellow or orange. It looks pretty orange to me. Yeah, I'm going to call that orange. Pink and gray. Got it. That's a lot. So as far as our orange science, we're going to need a bunch more than this. This uses, I need 4 times as many data core makers as logistic block makers. So maybe I make a little chunk of 4 here for this. Put those in a box. And then I can get these rolling a bit faster. Oops. Okay. And then, let's see, first we probably want long inserters. So I need 64 reds. We also don't have. Oh, we do. We have 161. Sweet. Okay, so that'll be enough for like 2, almost 3 researches. That's nice. And then we'll need our oranges, which we can start loading in. And we have begun! Oh, that feels good. I need a screenshot of that. The beginning of real research is what we can call this. It has only taken 7.5 hours. Now, why have these stopped? Oh, I'm out of the blocks. Yeah, the blocks are expensive. So I'm gonna continue to need a crap ton of E-block ones. This research thing seems complex. Yeah, you couldn't be more correct. Uh-oh. Dropping frames. Sorry, everybody on Twitch. I don't know what's going on. I pay lots for good internet, and this is what I get from Comcast. So, yes, B. Jonas, those are all different kinds of labs. It is indeed that complicated. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. 44 more is good. I'm really mad at Comcast. I don't know why this keeps happening. And it always drops the exact same amount of frames when I do this. It drops exactly 2/3. So I'm going to have to Well, I think this is actually a good place to end the episode. And pause. / restart stream. So I will throw these in here. Wait, where did they? Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm throwing these in here. So this can keep running. And then I'm throwing these logistics blocks in here. Grab the orange guys. And we are slowly going to work our way towards finishing this first research. But yeah, I mean, the problem is I pay for a certain amount of upload and I just don't get it delivered. So that's very annoying. So yeah, I'm going to call it an episode there. So for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time.